Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here, and in today's episode I'm bringing you Tracksuit Hero and where to spend your currency in a feast shop. Right then. So obviously, let's go straight into the shop. As you're aware, obviously Black Tiger shop or a feast shop in that prime example, it's a shop which has been launched with a obviously global expansion of the game itself. There is every single item in this shop. it's great, it has a great value, and it definitely boosts whatever you do in a game. I just want to share with you what I have focused on primarily and what has sort of taken me to where I am now. So actually, if we quickly close out, so currently I'm level 42, over 842 millions of CP, and I have managed to do it obviously with sort of upgrading various aspects of the game, but I believed investing in a certain things in a feast shop has massively contributed to this number. I won't be sort of bringing you every single aspect of the game. Yet again, whatever you spend in this game is a permanent bonus, so you cannot really say that you have wasted your resources on anything. Every little upgrade here obviously will pile up, and a percentage will kick in to give you higher and higher CP, and therefore get your character stronger. But the feast shop itself, I believe, has contributed massively to it. So if we get to the bottom, actually, first sort of 9 main purchases I have done. It was a weapon, random armor, and accessory, and obviously we talk here about UR grade, which is the strongest grade in a game. So therefore, when you start, it's worth aiming for those, and then as you progress and you start upgrading and enhancing your gear, this is where you want to do it in a top gear. There is no point upgrading, with the rare as SSR and so on and so on. You want that UR gear as soon as, and then start investing in these upgrades the moment you unlock this weapon. Then the next ones, in my opinion, obviously the limited time for Black Tiger Merchant give it only costs you 1, so as soon as you start in the game you should get a decent piece of gear from that. But the next thing I have mainly focused on is this Beast Spirit, and Beast Spirit are obviously rewards for your boss fights, but considering it here, I have managed to get 100 of those, which means I had 5,000 spirits, which would have taken me probably weeks and weeks of farming. Therefore, I believe this has contributed massively to the damage output. The next thing on my list currently is a manuscript, which costs 200,000, and I believe the manuscript and sort of lesser core, it's something which you then use later on in the game, and therefore this is now on my radar. Obviously 12,000 currently, I need a 200,000 to get that, and then we got another 8 days for this shop to close. So I want to see if there will be another shop after that. Clearly we know that all any remaining coins will disappear, therefore I will have to keep an eye on it and obviously spend it for any other items in the shop. Whatever I buy, I know it won't be wasted and I will use it at some point. But going to that point in the Beast Spirit itself, the reason I believe it has massively contributed to the damage, because once I have managed to get that gear, as you see, and my main weapon is a sword, and I got quite a lot of UR gear farmed already, the damage itself, which it gives you from these bonuses, it's amazing. So we need to head over to costumes, and let me just scroll all the way down, for example, and then if we go this first costume, obviously it will be unlocked depending, it will be gems, it will be scrolls, it will be money, you can watch some ads as well, but then apart possession effect, you unlock in this ability, and in here we've got a crit QI damage 441, here we've got crit damage 196%, here another 203%, and so on and so on. And obviously the more costumes and the more unlocked abilities got, the higher damage output, and all the statistics your character can have will be boosted. And what's great about it, and therefore I have prioritized that, is that all these bonuses are in percentage, which means now every single point added, it will be always multiplied by all this percentage. Therefore I believe strongly, if you got a chance, keep buying these spirit beasts and keep unlocking, and then therefore sometimes adjusting ability, because as you see, obviously you got in the brackets, the minimum amount in this case is 80% and the maximum 240. I believe 203 for the time being is reasonable, and therefore I will be playing with other ones, and so on and so on. So overall, when it comes once again to this event shop, I believe you should go straight away for UR gear, get as many pieces as you can. Therefore, once you're upgrading and enhancing, you do it on a top tier gear. And then nextly, I would advise you to go for Beast Spirit. Lesser Core you won't be using. I'm not using that yet, so to be honest, I'm not even 100% sure what the material is for. Manuscript already I'm aware, because I've got a gear on level 7, so I need it for Transcendent. All the tickets for the events, you can farm that daily, there is no issues with that. And obviously your books itself can be farmed throughout the day as well. As long as your skill hall is up and running all the time, you know, on the full cylinders, you don't need to worry about that. And in between that, every single day you will have chance to farm your books anyway. So I hope this has been helpful, and it will get you on boosting that CP with a significant level, and this has definitely taken me places, and I believe that was a good technique and a strategy to keep unlocking these additional bonuses via costumes. So that will be it, guys, for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.